Hello. Thank you for joining me for a little reading from our Inherited Wisdom. This is a short story about Dawn, and it is introduced by some words from Hakim Omar Khayyam, translated by Nahid Anga, who has a PhD. Night is passing. Sun comes by dawn. Awakened now, beauty's essence, heart of love. And the photo here is Dawn. This is from my childhood home in western Kansas, where we could see dawn from our window. And this was written around the new year, the beginning of a new year in 2019. But I think it's also relevant to these times. At the turn of the year, I reflected on the people I know who had lost someone special recently. Funerals and services have been held for daughters, mothers, wives, husbands, sons, fathers, sisters, and brothers, and many more. Some deaths were sudden and unexpected, and some came after a long struggle with illness. And we know now there are many that are at the hands of others. Yet each death brought about grief and sorrow, which the survivors are each quietly traversing in their own way. As the calendar from one year to another gives a sharp demarcation between the past and the future year, these recent losses seem to be a reminder of the more nuanced relationships of endings and beginnings. As humans, we need time and a sense of past and future to anchor us within our ever-changing lives. Nature has her own way of offering us comfort and strength. We rely on the regularity of the patterns of the sun and the moon. Each morning, the sun appears on the horizon, awakening the day. Like a sweet mother, she rouses everyone and sets them in motion toward their life activities. At first light, the creatures begin to stir, the daytime creatures. Birds sing, roosters crow, dogs bark, and eventually the din of vehicles and mechanical beeps arrive. A primal part of us senses the magnificence of the daily arrival of the sun. The sun nourishes us not only through the growth of plants for our food, but through its light and vital energy. Different studies have shown that the exposure to sunlight can reduce anxiety and calm the nerves. It stimulates inner systems such as metabolism of our minerals and helps glands that take care of the internal secretion. It is considered the natural source of vitamin D, connected to the production of the hormone endorphin, which gives us the feelings of satisfaction and happiness. Not surprisingly, ancient sages view the dawn as symbolic of hope, the end of shadows of pain and hardship, and the promise of renewal. The parade of colors across the sky surpasses the even greatest human inventions and evokes a raw awareness of the powerful essence of life. We somehow recognize within this one dawn are all the many dawns that have come before and will come afterward. Splendid, glorious beauty glimmers in the morning light and lovingly charms the sun to shine anew. This dawning of the day inspires the deepest part of us, our inner sun, to rise into and be held in the loving embrace of the eternal. through the simple language of the poet Hakim Omar Khayyam, who offers a praise to the sanctity of life, all life that is held in a peaceful balance between life and death, night and day. May we all have hope with dawn. A little story from our Inherited Wisdoms. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks for joining me. And may you definitely take care and be well as all your loved ones.